Facebook jail because they don't like him mixing. Are you in Facebook jail?
No, hold on, what you
Darlene said, "Hey Jay."
What's up? I do have to get my drink together.
Oh, okay. I was getting ready to say, I don't know who that person is. Okay, Kai, now I know who it is. So it's Brownstone. He was like, KP, and it wasn't logged in from Brownstone, so I was like, what, you know. Hey. And by the time we get back, I won't be there, Darlene, my seatmate.
Hey, yo, this is some... Hey, yo, listen.
Y'all, I don't know what's happening with Jay.
It is allowing me to
Facebook.
pin it. It's allowing me to pin it now, but will not allow me to pin... while I'm mixing. Yo, that ain't some punk ass shit. I'm punk stuff.
That's because they don't like it.
You gotta fix that angle.
Hey, Robin. I don't know. Well, I can't fix it until you sit down, Jay.
Oh, I do got more than one cigar.
Y'all, this is my life. I promise y'all, this is my life. This is how he acts all the time. He's gonna be late for his own funeral.
That's a good thing. I plan to be
coping
late.
with Corona, iPhone started putting vodka in my coffee. I know that's right. You may need some vodka today because you said I have to go, darling. Listen, because I got a lot to say today.
What you gonna say?
I got a lot of stuff to talk about today.
All right, go ahead. Go get started.
Like, for instance, no, because I need you for what I want to...
I'm there.
No, I need to see your face.
I'm here.
I need to see your face.
You want to see my face?
I need to see your
Show us your
face.
I'm here.
Nope.
Okay.
When you come over here, then we can start.
Okay.
Hey guys, while we're waiting, tonight at 9 o'clock, Jay's IG. So everybody who's on Facebook, go over to IG. Jay's gonna do a special episode of the playbook with the vixen herself, Carly Red from Love and Hip Hop. So that's tonight at 9 o'clock. So watch Love and Hip Hop and then hop on the IG Live and watch their interview. It's probably going to be really spicy. Oh, and then coping for, what is this called?
Mm-hmm.
Coping with...
I want to see you do what I do. Go ahead.
I never said I could do what you did. I always tell you, I don't do what you do. You do what you do, I do what I do. And I do what I do damn good. However, and then on Wednesday, we're going to have on Coping with Corona is going to go for 2 hours. It's going to go from 5 to 7. The first hour, we're going to have HBO and Saints from HBO, The Wire, and from Saints and Sinners, Bounce TV, Saints and Sinners, Trey Chaney and his wife. Hey, Tanya Franks. And then from 6 to 7, we're going to have from the Braxtons, Tracy Braxton and her husband, Kevin. Hey, lady. Hey, Janice. So, yeah, we're going to have that.
You gotta fix that.
Well, I have to fix what?
That's not right.
Well, here was the thing. I asked you to have a seat, and then you can't push it back, but so far I can't sit. You just have to get in there. I am, and so
can't see. You better wear some glasses like DMC.
Yo, you're 7 minutes late and you start singing. How about you start talking?
You're blind. This
is my life.
You can't
this really
see.
Is my life.
You better wear some glasses like
This really is my life.
DMC. You're blind. I'm gonna play that.
Okay. Well, meanwhile, get started. Can you see comments from back there?
Yes. Even though I can only see out of one eye. I'm not going to see out of one eye for real. The eye's just here for just because. Just because God give you 2 eyes.
I hope everybody had a great weekend. Stay safe.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Stay prayed up.
What's up? Man, welcome to the Coping with Corona podcast. It's Monday. It's the top of the week.
Why does High Def want to be in our video?
Nah, you're not in this one, guys.
Nah, buddy. Should have been in the video on Friday night.
No, so, appreciate y'all, man, tuning in. Love y'all. Love the absolute ish out of y'all. Can I cuss on this one? You told me don't cuss on my line.
You can cuss on this one.
Y'all appreciate and really appreciate the absolute shit out of y'all. Thank y'all so much for being a part of this. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us, so we greatly appreciate that. Hope everybody is safe. Hopefully everybody had an incredible weekend. Hopefully you got a chance to spend some time with your family, loved ones, because you're in the house anyway. You're supposed to be anyway. And I definitely, like we've talked about these last few weeks, actually probably like this last month, that I think that this is an opportunity for you to understand what's really important in life right now, which is family, loved ones, and close friends. I think this was on purpose to shut it down. I think that we actually probably give too much energy and effort to things that don't mean anything. So take some time out, really focus on that, and hopefully it's build your relationship. Your relationship is better with your family and loved ones, right? But first things first, let's start with this. First things first, you said you had a lot to say today?
No, listen to you.
First things first, did y'all, put a hand up, man. Put a hand in the comments if you had an opportunity to see The Last Dance.
Thank you,
yesterday.
Tosh.
You had an opportunity to see the Jordan documentary, The Last Dance. So if you saw the last 3 weeks of The Last Dance, put your hand up. I do want to see that because I want to talk about that.
Tommy, we appreciate you. Thank you, Tasha, Coach Tosh. So let me tell you, today I was reading an article.
Tasha, what up?
Today I was reading an article, and guess what the article was talking about? It was saying that in the next 5 years, if you have a child who is entering into college, you should tell them that they should major into the mental health field, because in the next 5 years, there will be a spike in mental health issues because of what we're dealing with today, with the pandemic.
Well, my issue with school, real talk, I don't think school prepares you for the things you need to be prepared for. Period. I don't think they prepare you at all. They prepare you to be a worker.
So, do you want me to tell you my thoughts?
They're not preparing you to, learn how to buy real estate. They're not preparing you to tell you that a 401k is not the way. 401ks are not the way. All they doing is playing with the stock market with your money. It go up, all over the place. It go up and down. And even right now, you got money in your 401k, you need to move it somewhere else.
I agree.
Because it's not, the stock market is really messed up. The stock market's fucked up. And your money is there and they playing with your money. Check it. I promise you, but before this happened, you might, let's just say, hypothetically, you had $100,000 in your 401k. I guarantee you, if you go check it now, it's not the same number.
That's the truth. And when you go to cash out, you definitely don't get what you're supposed to. But I was asking you if you wanted me to tell you my thoughts as to what you said.
No, go ahead. I was on the road, though.
I know. I am, you're covering.
Give me a second.
You're covering. And what I was going to say, I'm degreed, but nothing about school prepared me for real life. Nothing about school even prepared me for what I've done in the industry. Nothing about school. School was, I guess, what I needed, in order to get to the next place. But, it did not prepare me. So I absolutely agree with you. So,
I think they're the things that we got to start trying to, they're the things we got to teach our kids. And I know we usually get on here and start, and I be real funny and all of that, but that's real. I don't think that So with us homeschooling kids now, I think there's an opportunity to really tell your kids the real and help them the real. And actually, for real, you really can do a lot of homework using YouTube. It's a lot of information on YouTube.
But his YouTube University.
Yeah, yes. I am.
No, he has a PhD
graduate of YouTube University.
YouTube University.
Yeah, I use it on a regular basis. And half the time, I don't even need it. Yeah. If I'm in the car, I don't even want to talk to you because I'm really listening. I'm doing some homework.
That's the truth, Howard. School only means that you can complete something. That's absolutely true.
Yeah,
but I am not my kids go to school and two of my kids are graduating from college this year. But I need you to stop doing that because every time you do that, that goes in my face.
You want to see my face?
No, for real, it does. It goes in my face.
Smile.
No, because that bothers me. I don't like that. I forgot my train of thought. I apologize.
All right, so your kids go to school.
Let's go to something else.
All right. You okay?
No, because that really bothered me.
Okay. What else bothers you? Well, let's go and get it off our chest right now. No? All right. But no, for real, like really, there's some things that we gotta figure out. We gotta do for our kids because it's certain stuff. School.
That's the truth, Tom.
Really teaches you how to be a worker. Be a worker, and 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna ever get wealthy working for somebody else and pressing somebody else's dreams. You just it's not what it is. And for real, in this pandemic, I'll tell y'all every show, if you have not worked on whatever your goals are, like if you ain't working on whatever your goals are, that's an issue. You got to come this way, man. You know what I mean? Like if you haven't worked on whatever your goals are, that's an issue because you got time on your hands. Things are closed. You can't do certain stuff. So please, whatever it is you are passionate about, you gotta use that opportunity in order to push forward. You know what I mean? We have this podcast now. This creation came from, it's probably some shit we should have been done, but the creation came from the pandemic. Later today, when I talked to Carly Red, that podcast came from this pandemic. You know what I'm saying? The creative juices gotta start moving. Like B, you on here now. Once you get well, you gotta start doing your workout videos. You gotta really start and really use that. Like, you know what I mean? You strong as an ox. You gotta start using that. You know what I
mean? Tommy said something on your Facebook that is so true.
Tommy Burrell?
Yes.
All right, Tommy Burrell, what's up, bro?
Said something that's really, really true, and I believe it. School has become a tool where these kids are stuck with paying back school loans and paying money to the government, but yet they can't find a job in order to take care of those things. So school has become more so of a financial gain for the government because honestly, like some of the best producers I know didn't go to school. Right. Some of the best editors I know didn't go to school.
So you went to school on a scholarship, am I correct?
That's correct. I went to school on a basketball scholarship.
So, but I know people that are still paying back loans 20 years later from school. And it's like it got us in debt. It just, I don't know, man.
I am blessed to say that I didn't have any. I went straight through, actually all the way to PhD on, scholarship. So I'm blessed with that. But there are people who are very intelligent, who cannot get scholarships, who have student loans, who are constantly paying back tons and tons and tons, and that's not cool, like it's the craziest thing ever. And then what are we teaching our kids? We're not teaching them how to be entrepreneurs,
Right. And school does not teach you that. It just doesn't. School doesn't teach you that.
It doesn't.
I went after my dreams and was able to take a hobby and make it a career. So just, take a chance. It doesn't matter. It's still time. Like if you got time in order to go after what you want. You know what I mean? Like you really do.
That's the truth.
And for real, now we had this discussion, and Cassandra has really like got me. Has said some things that might not saying. She said some things to say that my thought process might not be right, but with all that's going on with this pandemic, and you notice there's a lot of people that's passing away that you may know, or whatever the case may be. A lot of times these people are passing away because not necessarily because of weight or whatever the case may be, but there are some they're not necessarily living a healthy lifestyle. So I'm saying this to say that, and I ain't even joking today. Like, I'm telling you that please get healthy, get right, take some time. I know you see me smoking a cigar and having a drink, but I go through 24 bottles of water in a matter of a couple of days. Like, it just you really got to take your health into your own hands. Watch what you eat. Get some intermittent fasting in and do some workout. You have to work out the stuff that come out your body that you need. You gotta work out. Like you have to. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't like to run. I hate running, but I run because I know that I gotta be healthy. Do I necessarily like broccoli and asparagus? No, but I know I gotta eat some vegetables. So you know what I'm saying? You have to do those things, and you gotta. This your vessel. You don't have but one. You don't got but one fucking vessel.
So I know you went off on a tangent, but originally what I was hey Rico, what I was saying is that, like, what is your thoughts about that they're telling you already, hey, prepare your kids or tell your kids to go into the mental health field? Like, that's kind of scary. That's almost like saying right now, okay, we're breeding a generation of mentally unstable human beings.
Well, you already know that already. Before the pandemic, these.
Now let's be clear, because I swear that the millennials, they zombies.
No, before the pandemic,
especially the ones being on Pennsylvania Avenue.
So we're gonna bounce back to that, and then I still want to get back into the health thing. And you're right, your immune system is super important, so you got to take care of that. But I'm telling you, like before this pandemic, it was already needed some kind of help because what?
What you just say? Say it again. I'm listening.
I said before the pandemic, MFers need some kind of help.
Some kind of help, like therapy?
No, whatever you need.
Like therapy?
No, I'm not talking about me.
No, I'm just asking.
No, whatever, because I'm saying that
if Jay Claxton,
I'm saying that I feel like
May the 4th be with you day.
No, I feel like
he thinks that therapy may work for some people.
No, I'm telling you that because I think
I'm just asking a question.
Well, no, I'm not against therapy. I'm not against therapy. I'm just saying that because I think some people's mental are weak.
Yeah, well, it's not necessarily their mental that's weak.
No, some people's mentals are weak.
I'm just saying. Okay, what is pull up?
That's my man B.
Okay.
That's my man
B. Is his real name Brandon?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember hearing you saying it.
Right.
No, I'm just saying, Brandon, that this is the same man who tells me all the time that people, especially himself, don't need therapy because he wants to know who is therapy.
Who is
the therapist?
I do want to know.
So
who is
the
giving
fact
therapy
of
to
the
the
matter
therapist?
that he just said that. That's why I was like, woohoo!
No, I'm saying that people need some help.
So
And there's some or need to talk to a big homie,
but
your father, your uncle,
that's
somebody.
Therapy. That's therapy.
A lot of these dudes I'm saying a lot of people are don't
see. You see how you have learned over the week.
No, don't have the mental capacity to go hard. Like I don't even understand. Like how do you not? Again, same thing. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Jay and Cassandra.
Look.
Keep up the good work. I gotta go. These packages delivered. Okay, Tommy, you stay safe and please be careful.
No, listen, look. Oh yeah, both Chris and Tommy, all of them. Darren was on it. All of them work like UPS, all of that. I'm saying that at the end of the day,
I don't need it either. But my lady said I have to do it. So y'all know what I do. I'm gonna do it. So let me say this. I'm not saying therapy is equal to fine tuning your car. Exactly, Robin. And so I'm glad that Robin said that, because that's exactly how I feel. You don't necessarily go to therapy because it's something mentally wrong. It's just like getting an oil change. You're gonna take that wonderful vehicle that you have out there, those 2 vehicles have out there, you're gonna take them to get the oil change. You're gonna that you can maintain it. And therapy is almost just like working out. You're mental as well. And so it doesn't mean that you're crazy. It just means that, go talk to somebody.
Working out and training is my therapy.
No.
That's my therapy.
That's your therapy for your body.
No, in my mind.
No.
Yeah.
The problem is, what it says?
In your mind.
Let me tell you what is really
rhyme. Hey, what song is that?
I'm not doing this because I'm being serious with you. So I'm not doing it. I'm not deflecting to your songs. I'm not deflecting to your jokes. The sad part about it is that, and you can do all of that that you want, but at the end of the day, the sad part about it is that you really have to have an open palette. Just like you have a enormous palette, musical palette.
I mean, you can listen to me. That's it. Go ahead.
No, it's not. I'm the one who first said something about palette.
I said my musical palette.
No, you said that, but I'm the first one who said something. Palette. No, I'm the first one who has said something.
Hear that in chest sound. Go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna go to something else because you're deflecting and you're joking. I'm not doing that.
I'm listening. This is the part of the funny. You can't stop the funny.
Well, it's not fun because I'm being serious with you, because I think it's something that you really have to, it's called growth. And you have to open up your mind, and you can't put a wall up. That's not healthy. That's something that tells you that you need therapy, So
let me stop you.
I'm not saying that his workout can't be his therapy. I've never said that. What I did say is that you just like he gets on people about working out and fitness and doing all of that. Sometimes you need more than just that. And sometimes what I do know is this man, and I know this man better than anybody. And I do know that sometimes you need an outlet other than me. You need an outlet other than your dad. You need an outlet that you need to deal with. And that's real talk. Like, I need one, I need an outlet. And so I handle my outlet the way I handle it.
So what I'm asking you, I'm saying that.
Hey, Jazzy.
All right.
You better speak to Jazzy.
Jazzy, what's up?
The niece don't play.
No, I don't want no trouble from you,
We don't want no trouble from Jazzy out.
Listen, what I'm saying is, that is my, today. And it was quick. It was just a little over a mile, headphones on. It was a beautiful day outside.
Exactly, Desiree.
I ran. I walked, I did push-ups, I did that in my head. My music on, I had Shaka Khan on. That was my mental therapy. I felt good. I came back home. The mix was amazing because it was my fucking therapy. I had a great time with my therapist, which is the world.
Okay. What else you want to talk about?
The world. Let me ask you a question, right? And I saw this on IG, and it definitely, I feel like it because I am in business for myself. I'm just asking the question that they asked on IG. Let me make sure I say it right. Is there any such thing as you DICK riding your friend, family member in whatever they do? Is there a such thing? Now, I want to hear what y'all saying before I give y'all my opinion on that. Is there any such thing as you DICK riding your friends or family? Is there any such thing? I want to know that.
You know what? Can you read what Dana Sterling said, because that is so true, and that's the only thing that I was trying to get over to you,
right, so
and then I'm gonna read what Robin said.
Keeping up the maintenance on your vehicle. Older people keep up the maintenance. Hold up. Keeping up the maintenance on your vehicle. Older people keep up the maintenance on their vehicle is better than millennials. You are so right. Right. Well, I mean,
I want to read what Robin said. I mean, that's honestly that's all I was trying to say to you.
Read what Robin said.
But like, you have such a closed mind to it that it's not really the best. Robin says mental therapy causes a person to be reflective about self and then have to talk about it out loud. Our niece says, okay, so I think Jazzy is answering your question about, people.
All right, so hold that. I want to get Robin, and then I'm gonna go back to Jazzy.
So Jazzy, we're gonna come back to you.
So Robin, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I'm really self-reflective, and I'm really accountable, and I kinda, it's a blessing that I am, and she can tell you that you might have to pull it back a little bit because we ain't fully in there. You know what I'm saying?
I can't see it.
Cassandra can tell you that I really am accountable in my reflection. When I look in the mirror, let me finish. Let me just finish.
But you just said Cassandra can say.
All right, so I'm not accountable.
I didn't say you weren't accountable.
So that's all I said.
I didn't say that.
That's all I said. But when I look in the mirror in the morning, I look in the mirror in the morning not because I want to see if I'm okay. I look into my eyes. I can look into my eyes and look into my soul.
Thank you, Janine.
I'll
send you the link.
Look into my soul and know that I'm a good person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good person. I've helped people around me. And it's some questions I wanted to ask you guys, but I can't. I want to save that for when we talk to Carly Red tonight. But I can look into my eyes and say, I'm a stand-up individual. And I've made a bunch of mistakes. And mistakes are good because you learn from your mistakes. You know what I mean? But that really is my therapy. And everybody is different. I'm not saying, so full disclosure, I'm not saying that what Cassandra is saying is not right. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that.
But that's how you're perceiving it. And the reason why I said it is because you just had somebody to say, F therapy, go work out. Why can't you do both? I do both. And I work out. And I will do therapy as well, because for me, that's what I need, I
don't feel like I need therapy.
Okay, and that's fine.
I'm just saying me.
But that's fine. Yeah. However, to go back to what you said to Robin, and you said Cassandra can say, there have been things over our years together that you've come back and said, man, like for instance, it was something that happened recently.
I want to read Ella's comment too. Go ahead, finish.
There was something that happened, not recently, but all these days have ran together. So let's say something that happened in the last 6 months, and you said to me, you was like, wow, I watched something. It was something that you had watched on Instagram or YouTube. And you said, I realize I got to let stuff go. I can't think that X, Y, and Z is going to happen because of X, Y, and Z. And I don't know if you know the conversation I'm talking about, but I remember saying to you, at the end of the day, you have to let go of certain things. And honestly, do I feel like you would have gotten to that point if you had talked to someone about that situation? I do. And so I'm not going to say that you don't need therapy or there aren't things that I feel like you could talk to someone about that you would probably get too fast.
But did I get there? So can we? You want to talk to him about it? Because we can talk to him about it.
No, read Ella's comment.
We can talk, but why you don't want to talk to them about it? Like that's full disclosure. But if they're not ready to be open, shared, it won't be beneficial. There are steps to self-therapy. A person has to want to basically exonerate those issues, etc. And that's true. You know what I'm saying?
Jazzy says, I believe it depends on your mental strength. I considered therapy, but then I fell in love with working out, which became her therapy. And I agree with that, Nisi. But I feel like you can do both. You know, I don't think that it should ever be one or the other. I feel like you have to be open to want to do both.
Dana, thank you so much, man. That means so much what you just said.
Could you read it? Because nobody knows what he said.
Said, Jay, you're a stand-up guy and outgrew a lot with knowledge and wisdom. I see you change for the good to better yourself, Jay. That means a lot. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate it. I need to start meditating, though. All right, Desiree, Desire, _ be more fit. I need to start meditating, though. I feel therapy will help me, though. I just haven't had the guts to go professionally.
And I understand that because it does. It takes a lot to be willing to open your entire soul to someone. But, I mean, you know, everybody has their own opinion. I don't say that. I would never, ever discount Jay's working out and say that that's not therapy. But I'm saying you can do more than one thing and it be therapeutic. I mean, that's just me. Like, we know people that we both know that if they had talked some things out, they wouldn't be where they are now. And that's real.
No, that's true. That's true. So
that's why I just feel like here on this platform, you just can't be so closed-minded with it because there are people who are listening who will be like, well, Jay said, fuck therapy. Let's go work out. Like, for real.
But that might help.
Jay,
that might help.
Jay, no, listen. That's just like Trump. Jay, listen. That's just
Please
like...
don't give me a finger.
No, because for real...
No, go ahead. Go.
That's just like Trump saying, drink some Lysol and you're not going to have COVID-19. Dumbest shit in the world. And people have gone and done it.
Please don't tell me that me telling you to work out.
No, I'm not. That's not what I said. Okay. That's not what I said. What I said was you having a closed palate on that thought process and you projecting it to people who are listening. Someone may take that because everybody's not mentally stable, as we know, as we talked about before we got on here. Somebody may take what you're saying like, oh, well, Jay Claxton said, fuck therapy, let's just go work out. And I'm just saying, we have to be careful as to what we project.
Well, you know what? And a lot of it is...
Right, I'm not against therapy. I just got tired of talking to people that didn't care when... Exactly. I understand that completely. I understand that completely, Nisi Jazz.
Okay. All right, but you know what? And at the end of the day, for me, that's where my therapy comes in at. I'm really I self-analyze. I feel like I self-analyze well. In the morning, it's I'm listening to stuff to make sure my food comes in the morning. So I listen to a bunch of motivational audio, that sort of thing. So while I'm in the shower, while I'm getting dressed, all of that, I'm taking all of that in. Then I leave the house, I get dressed, I get focused, and then I'm gonna go and work out. And that for me, that is my therapy. So all the stuff that I've done wrong, I'm fully aware of that. And I talk to her all the time about, hopefully I've dealt with my karma already for the things I've done wrong. I really don't do a whole lot, but I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, but I hope that I've already dealt with my karma already because, I'm not perfect by a long shot. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, it goes back to what I was telling you about that. Like, I honestly believe when we talk about karma, that karma only comes back to those who do not atone for the things that they've done wrong.
Right.
And like I said, I know you better than anybody. I have watched you grow, and I've watched you atone for a lot of things. I've watched you beat yourself up for a lot of things. And I believe that in that personal atonement, that is when karma says, you know what? He get it. She gets it. They understand. And it goes the other way. Because once you become the one thing that you talk about all the time, which is accountable for your actions, then you know how not to do those things that you've done before. So that's just my real 2 cents about karma. You know, for me, I never thought I would have ever had to go to therapy. I mean, hell, I have a PhD. Why I need therapy? You get what I'm saying? Like, I carry the weight of the world on my back all the time. I never thought I needed it. But full disclosure, when I found my brother dead, and I did, because, you know, he passed away suddenly. When I found him dead, and it was something that I could no longer control, I didn't know how to control it. And only thing I knew is that I needed help. I needed to be able to be there for my kids, be there for my family, be there for my parents. And I needed to be able to talk to somebody who could help me understand it, because I have faith in God, as we all know, you know, like our whole life is about God. But I needed therapy.
Y'all talk Brandon into going to therapy.
I needed that. And I was one who was like, I don't need no therapy. I don't need to talk to nobody. Why y'all going talking to people? And I couldn't talk to, you know, it wasn't something that I could talk to anybody else about. Because
you didn't talk to me.
I did. But then again, you were there the whole time. You were there from moments after. You in another state, but you were still there for me the whole entire time. I did. I talked to you a lot. You know, and I told you, like, and full disclosure, like, I tell everybody, when someone says to me, when did you know that you loved Jay? It was during the time that he was there for me when my brother passed. Like, honestly, his ability to care more about me than I could care about myself. 4 years, Jazz, for myself, you know, really just is one of the things that just made me fall straight for him. It had nothing to do with who he was, what he did.
Pretty cool, I'm like, really,
you are cool.
Really
You're very hilarious.
Really
You're very hilarious. But it was those things. I'm sorry. I saw where Robin says, I believe it's important for human beings to know there are options to fit their right.
And that's it.
And that's the truth.
That's it. So Robin,
Robin said it in a nutshell. Jazz, don't be asking all those questions.
I don't have a problem with if you feel like you need therapy, handle it. I'm saying me, I don't feel like I need therapy. I self
Thank you, Linda.
I self therapeutic, if therapeutic is a word.
Desiree, can we do our own first before we go into I can't see that.
Let me see. What it say? Hold up. Let's see. Where you at?
No, babe. It's right here. It's put Brandon was saying. No, don't do that. Yeah. Brandon was saying something.
Desiree, can we do our own first before I go? I'm talking about this is really
exactly. Now, and you know what? It's interesting because Robin was saying, Jazz, I'll send you the link when I get off of here for these. Robin was saying how selfless you were when I lost my brother. And hey, James Murphy. She was saying how selfless you were because people, my friends who, you know, really, you know, and, you know, we all know that was a time that I found out a lot. But Robin knows this because that was one of the things that I kept saying. She was like, do you need anything? I was like, no, Jay got me. And literally, people don't know the story, but you were on tour in Chicago. Like, I was scheduled to meet you in Miami, and you were on tour in Chicago. and like you stopped what you were doing because of what I was going through.
You know, for me, to me it's easy because all I want is everybody on here, regardless. Like, I'm gonna treat you how I want you to treat me. So for me, it's
invite Jazzy over.
It's not hard because I'm gonna treat you how I want you to treat me. If you're in the hospital, I'm going to come to the hospital to make sure you're good because I don't want to sit. Thank you, Dana. I don't want to be in the hospital by myself. Man, come holler at me, man. Bring the Uno cards, whatever it is. But that's the same energy I'm gonna give you. I gotta give you the same energy I want you to give me. And that's what it is. That's with everything. So a lot of times I've gotten burned because I've treated people a certain way who did not treat me the same. You know what I mean? And that's okay. That's okay. They got to deal with it. That's okay.
So our niece Jazzy said, send her the address. She's gonna come over for the next one.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. You got that, Jazz. You got that. So
listen, man. Listen. Real talk.
Yeah, we have 15 minutes left.
If Jazzy is Reggie Reg's daughter, and that is
one of the greatest of all time.
That's my baby. That's his daughter. So we,
one of the greatest of all time.
We made some promises, or I know he would do the same thing for mine if it was vice versa. So, you know what I mean? Like, we keep an open relationship. So the last thing I did want to talk about before we go, got 15 minutes, before IG cuts off. I think that people I saw a post that said, is it possible to DICK ride your friends?
To dick ride your friends.
Right. And
why couldn't you say it?
They can spell that.
I know.
they can spell it. But
why couldn't he say it, y'all?
What's crazy is because I DJ, do radio, clothing brand, whatever the case may be. I feel like it's some close friends.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's some close friends that I did a lot for that have not been on a podcast, have not been on my live, have not supported, have not done anything, and I'm never carried like you riding me. Like it just never.
He was keeping it proper, Dana.
Yeah,
I thought it was a man law.
Yeah,
that's
right.
why I asked you.
No, I just saying So first and foremost, you support friends and family before anything, and pay whatever it is. Like I don't.
Brandon said it. Dick riding and support is different.
Right. So that's right. Exactly. So I need to support my friends and my family. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and not ask for a discount.
Check this out. I'm going to post that when we get off of here. Dick riding and supporting are different. Thank you, Brandon.
You know what I mean? I got to support. Prime example, when I go buy cookies, right? It's a young lady. You know what I mean? Young lady, African American, lady, female. I don't go down there and ask her when I go buy. I pay it. Cause I wasn't going to Nordstrom or Gucci or whatever.
That's the truth, and I
ain't going to Ruth Chris and asking for a discount.
And they damn sure ain't giving us one
right.
either.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go and support. You know what I mean? This period.
My cousin Rodney said, yes, people dick ride all the time. Support is different. I'm telling y'all, I'm posting it when I get off here. Jazzy says, if I'm supporting a friend and family, business, brand, etc., then yes, I'm gonna dick ride them.
No,
she's gonna support him.
But I'm saying that's support. That ain't even dick riding. That's support. Let me be honest with y'all.
Oh, wow. Right? Thank you, Dana.
Listen.
Dana said Jay is really a nice guy and honorable.
I appreciate that.
He really is. He really is a nice guy.
Let me tell you what I feel like dick riding is.
Uh-oh.
Let me feel like I'm gonna tell you what I feel like dick riding is.
Is there a list? Is there a list?
So
you want me to write it down?
When this whole COVID shutdown happened, right? And I was wrong. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I procrastinated, and I didn't do what I was supposed to do because we had a conversation.
Is that accountability?
And when DTLR radio shut down, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go live every day. But
Ella said, keep it clean.
Yeah, no, listen. But I got to working out, right? I got to working out. I was doing 2 a days, and
we need a beat button.
I was tired. So I ain't go live, right? And then maybe a week in, on Saturday, I started getting text messages and people sending me links to D Nice. And you're like, we wasn't in the same place, so I called her like, yo, you see this shit this motherfucker talking about D Nice? She like, D Nice who?
Right. You know what the bad part about it is, I actually did say, I was like, well, who is D Nice?
And I'm like, D Nice the rap, but they call me D Nice. I was like, taking out you suckers, and I don't know why I did it from BDP, right? And to watch people that I know that know good music or good DJs and that sort of thing, and was going crazy about it, right? Was going crazy about it, and and then when I went to listen to him on Sunday, we weren't in the same place. I was like, yo, these motherfuckers are talking about D Nice like he King Javi Jofa, ruler of Zamunda of the DJs. And I was like, yo, this shit is boring. This is boring. There's no energy. There's no party. There's no talking. There's no nothing.
Well, he inspired me to be a DJ.
And this is what... I'm sorry. And that was what I thought was dick ride, because motherfuckers was... MFS was just posting. And I'm like, yo, you don't know this guy?
Listen,
you don't know him.
Listen, y'all, because he's about to go on a tangent. But I wanted to read what Veronica said.
Know him. I know 100 bad DJs is better than him. And I wasn't mad about what he accomplished. I'm just mad that the people who support and know in Baltimore, what I can say is guys really can play some music in Baltimore.
There's some great DJs.
It really is. Whether you on the radio or not, whatever, you've heard some great DJs, and for me to hear what I was hearing about this guy D Nice,
I was disappointed.
I was appalled.
Okay, but can I read what these people are saying?
I was appalled.
Okay, so I want you to scroll back to Ella, but I want to say what Veronica Davis says. She's like, Dick riding and phony. Watch every step you take, like they care, so they can do the same thing. Robin says, oh my God, it's over. For me, that is true. But let me just say this to you. Anybody can be a Xerox, but it takes a special person to be a blueprint.
Let me see.
Go ahead.
Fact, support is support. No, we support. Who support? Right,
no, Ella was saying. Ella said something. No, after keep it clean, she made it, and she was saying, and it was needed. You helped so many on some really low days.
No, but that's the whole point. That's the whole point. Ella, thank you so much, and you always supported me. Detail our radio. I know you want clothes, whatever the case may be. You've always supported, and it's. I love you for that, and that's what it is. I mean, I just let's us support, friends, family, people we know, people that care about us, instead of just, running after the trend.
That's the truth. That's the
truth.
Yeah,
that's it. Let's run after the trend.
Like I said, anybody can be a Xerox, but it takes a special person to be a blueprint, to be the blueprint. And at the end of the day, honestly, that's what this COVID-19 time should be. You should be blueprinting your life. You should be creating and making things happen so that on the other side of this, you never have to worry about what you're going to do.
No, I ain't going to lie, because I'm going to outwork you. And listen, and if you outwork me, I am going to say, hey, look, hey, babe, this motherfucker out here working. This MF is working. Like, I gotta step my game up. You see what I'm saying? I gotta step my game up. You know what I mean? And that's what it's supposed to be. I want you to inspire me. I want you to inspire me. That's it. Inspire me. Let's work. Outwork me. Cause we in like, I want you to push me. I want to push you. You should push me.
Facts. Blueprint is facts. There is no more unity anymore. Dana, that's so true. Everybody's out for self, and they're not worried about how we can build together. And unfortunately, there are ethnic.
Sorry.
Pause.
Pause.
There are ethnic groups. And there are ethnic groups and communities that do stick together. And then there are groups that do not, and they build.
Wow.
That always happens. I told you. I love that, Cuzzo. I'm going to use that and give you the credit for it. Thank you. I just need the executive producer credit for that. But there are, unfortunately, there isn't unity like it should be in every community. So many people rather, get what they can get instead of, actually.
It really
it's food out here for all of us. And we all have the same 24 hours.
Share it together. And for real, I'm gonna outwork you. That's my goal, to outwork you. And if I don't outwork you, that's gonna inspire me to go harder.
People gotta understand that.
Like when I watch Brandon do pull-ups, I don't like that he can do more pull-ups than me. I don't like that. I got an issue with that. I'm gonna go hard. Sorry.
Okay, so Montrell, I'm just gonna tell you, I can only read part of what you wrote because I'm looking at you from Jay's phone, and it says, he says, people got to understand that dick rider is when someone sees you doing great for yourself. When you support someone, I think he's saying that's completely different.
No, it is. It definitely is. It definitely is. It definitely is. It's definitely completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kiki, he's very competitive. Like, we're competitive against each other. But that's what gives the spice.
And be big too. I'm like, I don't like that. Cause he can do some joke with his head in front of the bar. And that shit is uncomfortable shit for me. You know what I mean? I got an issue with that.
You're crazy. So we have 4 minutes left, and we're gonna wrap the conversation like really on time today. However, I encourage everybody to log back into Jay's. So this is our Facebook people. It is very, very, very. He said you're his quarterback. It's very, very, very.
I play quarterback. We play bone ball together.
Love you too, Montrell.
You know what I mean?
It's very important for our Facebook people to please go over to IG. And if you are not already following at Jay Claxton, please follow Jay Claxton tonight. Jay does a series that we play on IG Live. It's called The Playbook. We've had Trey Chaney from HBO, The Wire, and Saints and Sinners. He played Poot on The Wire. We've had Nokio from Drew Hill. Mano was last week, and
Mano was Friday.
Yeah, Mano was Friday. And this week, hey Kenya, I saw you sent me a message. I'll read it shortly. And tonight after Love and Hip Hop at 9:00 on Jay Claxton's IG, we will have none other than the vixen herself, Miss Carly Red. And you don't want to miss it. It is going to be insane. Then on Wednesday, we're going to do 2 hours of coping with Corona. We're going to do the 5 to 6 hour. We're going to do 5 to 5:45 on Wednesday. And then we're going to come back at 6 p.m. and go from 6 to 6:45. And the 5 to 5:45 hour, we'll have, hey there, we'll have we'll have Trey Chaney from HBO The Wire and Saints Center and his wife. And we will only be on Jay's IG Live again. We won't be on Facebook. We'll only be on IG Live for Coping with Corona on Wednesday. And from 6 to 6:45, we'll have Tracy, my big sister, Tracy Braxton, from the show The Braxtons on We. They're about to start filming. So her and Kevin are going to come and join us for Coping with Corona. So we really want you guys to be a part of it.
Right. So tonight, make sure you're on my IG Live, even my Facebook family.
Hector.
I need you on my IG Live at 9.
And Cassandra's IG family, can you go to Jay's IG Live?
At 9 p.m.
We need Lottie Dottie and everybody.
Right, 9 p.m. I'm on with Carly Red from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We gonna talk about a little bit of everything. Plus, she's an artist, so I'm gonna play her music as well. So
are you?
we gonna start up here, and then I'll go into the studio, and then we'll go get it in. So
nice.
You know what I mean? Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank you so much.
Tracy Braxton is on Wednesday, Kiki.
Right. We like y'all therapeutic
Thank you,
for me.
Linda.
Y'all my therapy. Like when y'all on with us, y'all my therapy. You know what I mean? So no, I don't need a therapist. I'm not saying that somebody doesn't need a therapist. I'm just saying that me personally, I don't need a therapist.
He needs a therapist.
Between my workout and y'all, I'm good.
A therapist.
I'm good.
See you
hear that? You hear that?
Y'all, he needs a therapist for just stuff
Y'all
just
hear
like
that?
that.
Y'all hear that?
He needs a therapist.
You hear that? Ella, thank you so much.
See y'all.
Listen. No, listen. We at it. We at it. We be on.